September. Some people are writing September. Now the thing is, I think everyone knows one basic thing about CA Foundation. What is that basic thing? Unlike from inter or final, what is one basic thing which is needed in the foundation level? You need to pass in all the subjects. There also we need to pass in all the subjects, but here the problem is if you fail in one subject, there is no exemption and all. You are gone. You need to write everything again. So first criteria what you should keep it in your mind is pass in all subjects. What will happen with respect to this is some people will be good with accounts, some will not be. Some people will be good with law, some will not be. Similarly, some people will be good with cons and some will not be. And finally, economics, everyone will be good, or some people will be good, some will not be good. That is one criteria. Everyone should keep it in your mind. If you are not good at something, first thing is, if you are afraid of something, if you remember, have you heard about this in the past and all? Like if you do certain things, snake will be there. If you do certain things, it is bad for mother, bad for father. There is some fear factor always, right? Something will be there. Similar to that, if you don't do one thing or if you don't pass in one of the paper, what will happen obviously is you will fail in all the things. And if you are not good with accounts, first tendency will be you need to stay away from accounts. You will be like, I'll study whatever is easy for me. Now, are you doing that? Whatever is easy, you will do it again and again. Whatever is tough, you will not study again or again. So first thing you need to change is study what is difficult for you. Okay, because no one will study what is difficult. Everyone will study whatever is easy for you. Even in a subject, if you take first chapter is easy, means you will just look into the first chapter. You will never look into the second chapter, which is difficult for you. So always study what is difficult. If you are not able to study what is difficult, you will never pass. That is the difficulty level of this examination. That's why if I take 100 students, just 20 or maximum of 20 is passing from 100. And yeah, about this 19 or 20 people who are passing out of 100, they are putting efforts. Efforts means you are only studying what is easy? No. That can be considered as effort, but can it really be considered as effort with respect to exam point of view? No. You need to study what is difficult. And that's how life is. If you want to earn high or get more money or whatever it is, you should do difficult things. And that's not easy. That require efforts. First of all, I am telling no one is going to study 100%. Out of this 20 also, they wouldn't have studied 100% of the syllabus. More than quantity, you should study quality. Quality study is important. Cover minimum 75% from all the subjects. Minimum 75. Minimum means 75 or more. If you are able to do more than 75 or 90 and 100 if you are covering, well and good, you are passing definitely. But just studying will it make you pass? You are good at reading. You are good at memorizing. Does it mean that you are good at writing? No. That doesn't mean you are good at writing. That doesn't mean that you have a very good speed with all the things. So you should write and study. That's why I say whenever you have a book or something, always scribble something. For QA or economics, scribble in the side of the question. It will work out in examination. For law or accounts, you should write and check where you stand. Because according to you, you are always good, right? I know this much. If you say, oh, 1 plus 1 is easy for me, that means you know that 1 plus 1 is easy for you. But some people will have some other sort of question with respect to 1 plus 1. They will ask 1 orange plus 1 orange is how much that time? 1 orange, what is that? Likewise, you might think. That should never happen. So for that, you need practice. Now, basic thing is, if you want to pass whichever attempt you are writing, if you are writing the September 2026 attempt, make sure that the 75% is done. In the 90 days or whatever days are remaining, make sure that this 75% is done from individual subjects. Don't say I covered everything. These 375% done, I left economics. That's not the thing. You need to pass in economics also, then only you will pass. So cover 75% from everything, then write and practice, then practice questions. That's very rare from students' point of view, because I know that you came from PU level or 12th standard level right now, or you are writing CA foundation for the second time. What made you fail past time? Maybe practice. Lesser practice will not give you a good result. Lesser practice will make sure that you fail. So more practice will make sure that you will pass. So practice. Question banks are there. From my side, workbooks are there. Study materials are there. Then ICA materials are there. Whatever you get, take it and practice. Whichever you feel comfortable, take it and practice. I told you regarding comfort. Whatever is comfortable, do it multiple times. You will eventually become a pro in that. So that's how we can plan our study for the coming attempt. That's why I wanted you guys to be here. I want to give an individual plan. Like based on your strength, based on your weakness, we need to plan. Right now, if you ask me, accounts is there. I will usually club accounts with economics in order to study on a daily basis. Then I will say law and max or QA. So if you are studying, if you are fully focusing just on CA foundation right now instead of college or anything, you can study 2 subjects in a day. Put 2 subjects together, finish it off. Try to cover in a month, try to cover 75% from 2 subjects together. Similar to this also, try to cover 75% from 2 subjects together. And you will be like, sir, only accounts and law is done for me. Then club accounts and what? Law. Then if you feel accounts and economics is done for me, you club what? Accounts and economics or accounts or law, max, whatever you want to club. Try to club 2 subjects together. Because 2 subjects will be done together. And if you feel bored with accounts by afternoon, start with law. That is possible. A possibility of switch is there. Now what will happen if you are studying 1 subject alone? You will be bored with accounts by afternoon. You will go and scroll reels. Or you will do whatever is comfortable for you. Play games or watch TV or whatever it is, you will do that. So club 2 subjects. It will be possible. And I am telling you, everything should come together. The luck, every favor should come together. It will only happen if you put the effort. Luck only favors those who put effort. Otherwise, you are too lucky. Go take a lottery. You will win the lottery also without studying if you are passing. That's the case. So put the effort equally for each subject. Even if you don't like a subject, put the effort equally. It will be fruitful. If you don't do that, yes. That's how this, what to say, out of, I am telling 120 are only passing because of that reason. And out of this 80, right, who fail or who become unsuccessful, usually they don't like to hear the word fail. They will say, oh, sir, I am not failing, I am unsuccessful. The thing is, out of this 80, some are unsuccessful, I'll say. Out of this 80, 10 would have put a lot of effort also. They would have also failed. That can also happen. Why? Sometimes the question did not work out. Even you made some silly mistake. That can also happen. Will you sit there and cry about it? If you sit there and cry about it, you will be crying about it for your entire life. Nothing change is going to happen. How can this 10 also pass? Next time they need to put the same effort without compromising anything or whatever mistake they have done last time. With that approach, you will be able to conquer the subject. Whatever may be the subject. And I'm telling you, everything is easy. Things are difficult when you don't know about it. I don't know about this, galaxy and all. Why? Because I didn't study about it. I didn't even put effort about it. I don't know to write Kannada. Why? I never tried to do that. Similarly, if you don't know something, the reason is you never tried. Or you were never guided in that manner in order to study that. That are the 2 things. Other than that, there is nothing stopping you from studying whatever you want. Brain everyone has. Some people's brain work very fast. Some people's brain work very slow. So we will plan the time accordingly and manage the time. With we know I need 10 hours. You put the 10 hours. Some other people is putting 4 hours and they are studying everything. Now what you will do is, sir, he only require 4 hours, sir. I require 10 hours. You will sit and cry about that. If we require 4 hours, you need to put 10 hours, means you need to put 10 hours. We can't compromise on that. Then only we can compete with him. Then I'll tell you about some common mistakes first timers do in 12th standard, after 12th standard. The thing is, there will be many school toppers, there will be many college toppers, BCom toppers, first year toppers, everything. All of them come over here and have an issue. The main reason for that is college or PU or 12th or whatever it is. If you study on the last day, if you study with the question papers, it is possible to clear with good marks if you have the content. Here, if you have the content also, if you don't practice, you will not pass. And that's the best part. Whoever comes as toppers, whoever comes as 12 toppers or 10 toppers or whatever, first year toppers or those, they can also get a AIR if they are putting regular efforts. On a day-to-day effort, they can score this. All India rank is also possible. So at the end of the day, it depends on whom? You. Basically, I used to say, usually I used to start with this every time. When I start a class, I used to say this. How will you read this, da? Success. Now how will you read it? So success is only possible with what, da? If you put the effort. If someone else put the effort, will you pass? No. If you are able to do that, you will pass. Otherwise, you will never do it. So accordingly, manage the next whatever day you are with me or you are studying for whichever subjects you are studying, study regularly. Never keep anything for backlog. If you keep something for backlog, try to cover it up, because once a book is not read and kept on the table, it will never be read. It will always have the tendency to stay over there rather than you take and reading it. That is the fact. So digest the reality. That's I want you guys to do. The reality is very bad. Whoever put the work or whoever put the effort will surely pass. Whoever think about God will not work with you until you put the effort. Half the effort should be there or 75 should be there, then God will work with you. Otherwise it will not. Because I am an atheist, I don't believe in God, that's why I am telling you right away. Okay, the thing is, you should put the effort. If you believe in God, if God should also support, means you should put the effort. Otherwise, without studying, if you go and write, will you pass? Never. Never, ever, ever. Keep it in your mind. So I hope that we can now make some plan individually for you guys. Based on your strong area, based on your weak area, we can make some plan. Okay. So I will categorize, because in the sample itself, categories will be there when I take the categories itself. Because I know some people will like this subject. Likewise, we will make a small plan. And some people would not have studied some subjects right now also. With them also, we will make plan. Everyone, I can start with the planning, right? Are you guys ready for the planner? One by one, I will ask you few questions. Based on that, you should tell me. So accounts is there. Then law is there. Then max is there, then finally economics is there. Now my first question for all, have these subjects completed for everyone? No, everyone is almost at the end. 1% did all the subject. Okay, now how many of you done 2 subjects at least? Completed 2. Accounts is done. How many are accounts completed? Many are there, accounts completed. Anyone is there with law completed? No, one person is there with law completed. Then max currently going on, and economics some people would have completed, some people will be doing it in the future. Now what's your thought about these subjects? Is account easy for you? Many people will have account easy. Accounts is easy means usually they will have economics also easy for them, usually. Then law, many people from your seniors or something, you would have heard that law is very, very difficult. Usually, I'll take that usual pattern, difficult level for law. Then max, whoever is having accounts easy, usually I'll say moderate to difficult level is max, because you are basically from commerce background, that issue might be there. Now, if this case, accounts and economics is easy, law and max is difficult, always try to club one easy subject and one difficult subject together. Club one easy, one difficult together. So whatever may be the subject, what you feel is easy and what you feel is difficult, club it. 2 subjects. Now you feel, sir, everything is easy for me. No, you can club it whatever way you want to club it. That is also fine. Now, 3 subject is difficult, what to do? Then will you club an easy and difficult subject? Don't do that. Club a difficult and difficult subjects together, because you can, if you can overcome one of the difficulty in the first month, that means you can tackle any difficulty in the coming future. So try to do that. Club 2 difficult subjects together. Okay. Then what I will do is, I will give a planner with date, then with subject, then one more thing I want to add is topic. Then I want to know your confidence in that particular topic. Subject wise, you can mention the date. For example, today, tomorrow, or day after, 11th June I am mentioning. 11th June. What subject you are studying, topic what you are studying, then time also mention. How much time you have studied, what is your confidence in that topic. What is your confidence in the sense? If you want revision, you should do revision. Some people will do a mistake. You will study that topic, even if you are not confident, you will feel like, I did that, it's done for me. Then you will go for the next topic in the future. When you think about it, I have completed that time, now why is it difficult? That's because you are not that confident. You don't know whether it is confident for you or not. So make a note whether it is confident or not for you with your confidence level of that particular topic. So I want you guys to do that. I will share you a template. Try to fill in on a regular basis. Individual, person to person, you can fill on a regular basis. How much time you have spent, what topic you have covered, then confidence level. Then once first cycle is done, first cycle will be there for 2 weeks. Whatever may be the subject you are studying. If you are studying maths, then law or whatever it is not going to change anything. We will go with 2 weeks cycle. Every 2 weeks we will evaluate where are we. Whether we should study whatever we have studied again, or whether we should start with a new topic. Based on this, you will get a proper idea which is your attempt. Which one you want to write, either September 27 or Jan 27. You will get a clarity how long you require, how much you require. But the confidence level part, you need to take questions and solve. One question will be there from all the topic. You have enough question papers and all. If not, I'll share it also. Take that question and check whether you are able to solve it from maths or economics or accounts or whatever it is, law or anything. Check your confidence level with that. Then revise again. I'll give you a revision plan based on the 2 week cycle itself. So accordingly, we will plan for an individual learning based on subject to subject. We will do that, and whichever may be your attempt, we will try to conquer that attempt by getting that 200 and getting minimum 40 from all these subjects, maths, law, economics or accounts, anything. We will try to do that, and it is only possible if you are ready to put the effort. And from this planner itself, I will get to know that who is putting effort, who is not putting effort, because it is directly evident who is doing it, who is not doing it. Based on that, we will see how you guys are performing, and you can get a clarity where you are. Based on any subject, you will understand whether you are doing the enough work, or I'll also create a comparison between them. How much one person is doing, who is the top most performing, someone will be doing the most, right? So based on that, we will understand some others are doing this, I am only doing this. Based on itself, you should understand and pull up your socks. So that's the thing. So I will share you the planner by the end of the day. Should go through it and accordingly work on it. Okay, if you don't do it, at the end of the day, you can study by yourself. That's completely up to you. But if you feel you require the support, you can do this. I'll always be there till the day of examination, till whatever attempt you are writing. I'll be there to support you based on this, and we'll make sure that you will clear it with great marks. Okay, yes, that's what I wanted to speak. If someone wants to have any questions right now, you can ask me. I will speak with respect to this itself. Okay, so I have joined. Yes, we have discussed just a small planner. Everyone, Pakka. Then what I also want you guys to do is the daily test, right? Have you seen the improvement from your side with the daily tests? One or the other thing, you are getting the speed at least. I want you guys to get that experience from all the faculties. Whoever comes and teach you, ask them for tests regularly. Daily or 2 days test. then only that speed will come to you. Try to do that. Otherwise, the speed will never be there. You will be like, sir, question paper was lengthy. You will not say that you were slow. You will blame, always you will find a reason to blame someone else rather than blaming it on us. We will say question paper was lengthy. Then one more thing is there, sir, question was tricky. So it was lengthy. Likewise, you will find reason. We will never find a reason to blame us that we are slow. That is the fact. We are slow. If I feel the question paper is lengthy, means you are not good at time managing. We need to learn that. That learning will only happen if you start writing question papers, questions after questions, or if you take test or mock test, then only you will get to know. I think last Sunday you got to know about time value of money. Most of you were not able to complete it. Some people were able to complete it. So if you are not able to complete it, means that day you are slow. If you work more and more, you will get that speed to complete 100 questions in 2 hours. It will happen. With training, everything will happen. So it should be like this itself. You should get a test every day. Try to push that. Okay. And whoever is watching, make sure that you are getting a test. However it is. If required, you ask. We will help you out. Okay. Yes, people. If anything is there, you can ask me right now. Done now. I'll give you the planner there. So today evening, I'll share you the planner. Try to work with the planner. In person to person, I'll give it. So accordingly, work on the planner. It will help you out to plan your journey for this CA foundation course. Or in the future, you can work with respect to the CA intermediate and all. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.